Alright guys, this is my 1998 Honda CRV. I know she's beautiful. Woo, I love her. 5-speed transmission with the all-wheel drive. Just rolled over, I would say 100,000 miles about 3-4 weeks ago. Topic of the day: water leaking into the cab. You've looked up all the forums and you don't know where the hell the water is coming from. My car came from Chicago. It's in Kansas now. It's a tremendous amount of rust across the bottom of the vehicle. Thankfully not on top. A lot of forums point to this right here inside of the window cowl or hood cowl, where water overflows and drips into here and goes into the passenger floorboard. A lot other ones would tell you that you need the hood cowl seal that runs across the windshield there. I ordered that and I fixed this. That stopped most of the leaking onto the passenger floorboard. And there's another problem you might have here: the door sills. Your door sills are bad. Water will leak into your door sills, right? Run down this little panel right here and underneath into these. Now you guys might think that's not a problem, but if you pull your plastic parts off, you'll see that there's holes here and they're not sealed. They just have clips in there. Not a clips. Once water fills up in there, and say your drains down here are plugged, which is this should lead into, then water will start spewing out of these things right here, that hole and that hole. Now I patched up everything. I've done everything to this vehicle that I saw online and that I saw myself, and keep it from leaking. Until I was working the other night and I shined the light through my car and I was able to see light coming through right here. Now Honda messed up when they manufactured this vehicle for this drain plug. There's drainage port right here that runs from the hood cowl all the way out through here and then eventually down over the tires. Now if you look closely, there's a little place where two pieces of metal come together. Apparently this part of the metal, the bottom part right here, goes down, which is part of the frame of the car. This part goes up to the hood cowl. In between there, Honda put sealant and clamped the two pieces of metal together. And in between these two pieces of metal is just water sealant, if you will, and eventually goes into the cap. Now I don't know why Honda would do that, because apparently they didn't seal it good enough. Focus. So what was happening is water was coming off of this ledge right here and then dripping back downwards into the cab, flooding my floorboard. Now there was enough water to go in that it would, all of that rust. There was enough water to go into the cab that it would flood the floorboard, right? Run down the entire length of the car while driving, and then run over to the passenger side and back up to the front. So it got me thinking that there was more leaking coming from the passenger side, which there wasn't. There was just a tremendous amount of water coming down. Yeah, I had to take my floorboard apart and clean it up. I'm about to put down some new metal panels. So what I'm going to do is, to fix the problem, I would love to show you guys inside the car, but I don't even think I could get up there. Well, right behind those cables there is it's a little crack. It's a crack in the wall. I don't know if you can see it, but that leads right out to the drain port that I was showing you guys. So my fix is going to be this. I'm going to stick this up in that crack. You can get this at AutoZone, gasket maker. I like it because it's black and not the blue stuff. Like that stuff right there, it's disgusting. So I'm gonna run this, stick this in there, and pump that thing full of gasket maker. Alright? I'm gonna open this up just enough to where I can stick the tip to the gasket maker tube in. Right? And then pump more gasket maker through that bitch right there. And as soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to take a hammer or some clamps, squeeze these two pieces together, and then run JB Weld along this entire crevice here, all the way around. Hopefully that's going to keep water from going in between the cracks and keep my cab nice and dry. If you guys got any questions, you can go ahead and post them on my comments. Please keep your negative comments to yourself. I know this is disgusting, but I'm at the shop right now. I'm at the shop right now, and it's a do-it-yourself shop. Unfortunately, somebody misplaced the air cutter tool that we usually use here, so I had to improvise using a drill bit, cutting a round circular formation and pulling the bitch out. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment or write me directly, and thanks for watching.